guys,
Hello,
what's
my
up?
love. Back from
This
some
is kind of an
adventure, I bet.
unscripted rant again. Today I just kind of want to talk about something that's been on my mind, and that is a lot of this channel is about like Creation Club stuff, and I've done the full Creation Club in Fallout 4, and I've done a lot of the Creation Club stuff in this game, not nearly as much. And my basic thought is that basically this game does it way better than Fallout 4. Okay, Fallout 4 Creation Club really sucks, kind of, and in this it's better. Okay, but it's still overpriced. It's definitely overpriced in this game for sure. But I think the $20 anniversary edition thing actually makes it way more worth it. And really the only thing that the thing that really holds everything back is just no voice actors, right? And that's true in both games, right? Um, and and the pricing is also a huge problem, right? For a no voice acted little quest where you just have to read notes, spending $5 on that feels bad, right? But if you just throw in a bunch of them for $20, and there's like 100 of them or whatever, I don't even know, there's like 50 of them or whatever. Like there's one for each armor, there's one for all this other stuff, and then there's other quests that are more. For $20, it's way more worth it. But also like in Fallout 4, the Creation Club quests were just way less satisfying to me than they are in this game, right? And it has way less to do with the actual. Well, for one thing, some of them actually do try to have like stock dialogue voice acting, which is something that I wish that Fallout would do, but they don't. Um, and you actually have some choices that you can make in some of them, right? And I don't know. I just found this. I found this the Saints and Seducers one to be way more memorable than anything in Fallout 4. I found Bitter Cup to be way more memorable than any of the creations in Fallout 4. And a lot of them, like, yeah, they're not good quests, but the impact that they have on the game is far more substantial than it is in Fallout 4. Okay? In this game, right, you get like a new crafting recipe, new stuff will spawn, right? There will be entirely new spawns of like different kinds of ingredients or whatever, or different kinds of armor that spawn in the game, right? And they're placed all around, different spells, all that stuff. Whereas in Fallout 4, it's like, oh, go get this one legendary item. And there's a lot of that in this game too, but there's a way better balance in this game between those kinds of legendary items that you go get, right? And like, I don't know, like just different stuff, like new dungeons, new types of monsters, like all of that stuff is way more balanced out. And in Fallout 4, it's all the same thing, and you're just getting these. You can only get really one legendary item that you're going to use, and then you're done. You know what I mean? Whereas this game gives you a couple choices, and then it gives you some armor, and it gives you some spells, and it gives you some new enemies, and it gives you some different stuff, and that variety really helps. And it can be more substantial in the impact it has on the game as well. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. Yeah, survival mode is way better in this game than it ever is in Fallout 4. It's terrible in Fallout 4. In this game, it's literally like it is what keeps me coming back. Right? If I didn't have survival mode on, I'd probably get bored, just because of the way the travel, you know, like fast travel can really kind of fast travel is like a double-edged sword, right? I don't want no fast travel because if I have no fast travel, then I feel like it takes forever to get anywhere, right? But I also don't want complete freedom in my fast travel either, because that leaves me feeling like, you know, there is no journey anymore and I don't know where I am. I'm just like skipping around everywhere, you know what I mean? That happens to me in so many games, you know what I mean? Happens to me in like Breath of the Wild, it happens to me in Elden Ring, it happens to me in all that stuff. So it's nice to have like carriages and like stuff like that to make fast travel more interesting. Um, Another thing that I think that's, you know, I don't know, just like everything in a Creation Club is better. Let's, maybe if I look at some of this, like these backpacks are cool. That's in Fallout 4, they have the same thing. And it's like the coolest one in Fallout 4, you know? It's like the one I use the most in Fallout 4. Every one of these alternative armors, some of them you can craft just without having to do a quest. That's so much better than Fallout 4, you know what I mean? You can just craft a lot of this stuff without having to actually do a quest. And some of them you have to do a quest to unlock the recipe. Some of them, you know, it's just different. It just depends. Let me see, this one, there's just new stuff that spawns at shops, right? That's true in Fallout 4 too, but it's always just a gun, you know what I mean? This is like spells. And that's kind of the problem with Fallout 4 as a game, is that there's just like guns, you know, and a lot of the homes. Yeah, that's another thing. The homes in the Fallout 4 Creation Club are way outpaced by this game. This game's Creation Club homes are way better than the Fallout 4 ones. And a lot of that just has to do with the fact that homes in Fallout 4 don't really mean anything, you know what I mean? Because you have settlements instead. So it's like, what's the point of having a home? Like, what they should have done was create like a DLC settlement, you know? That would have been way better. And then they have a bunch of crafting recipes in Fallout 4, right? And that just never felt that cool, you know? You're getting like a new thing you can craft. Yeah, I crafted it all the time, but like, there was not really that much, you know? As compared to this game where it feels like there is a, like, for everything you can craft, there's like an alternate version almost. Some of these quests are way more fun. Oh yeah, that's just and you know, like Fallout 4 had pets in like the form of like armor and like armor that moves around and dogs and stuff. But this game has like an armored mud crab, right? Like it has so much more cool stuff that pets that it adds. Like there's a lot of variety in Fallout universe, right? Could have had like a friendly mole rat. I mean, maybe that was in there, but I don't know. I haven't done this one. The goblins, like just having new goblin spawns walking around in the rift is cool. You know what I mean? One of them has Dramoras just spawn everywhere. One of them has zombies spawn everywhere. That's like, it adds more to the game that keeps coming up. Yeah, and like a lot of these free houses, like homes mean more in this game. Horse armor is of course useless. Nobody gives a fuck about horse armor. Pardon my language. This home is amazing. These spells are amazing. Like, the base game didn't have enough spells, right? This game adds way more spells. Okay, I gotta say this. Do not download Nordic Jewelry. Okay. It'll break your game. Pets of Skyrim. Yeah, like, look at this. You can add all these way better stuff. The zombie hordes. This one was probably the best Creation Club quest I've done in either game, right? This one had way more moving parts than anything else that I've ever played in Creation Club. I think it had like 2 different dungeons. I could be wrong, but... Oh, it's just 1 new dungeon, okay. So there is one other Creation Club quest that had a new dungeon. I can't remember what it was. There was like 2 other ones. There's one that's like an alien ruin, and then there's one that's like a Oblivion style sewer. And I don't remember which one that was. I'd love to go back to that sewer if I could figure out where it was. But like, I remember it was Creation Club because it had Oblivion music. You went there and there was like Oblivion music playing in the background. It was crazy. The Grey Cow, like, adding this to the game is so much more impactful than like like a new gun in Fallout 4 to me. Because like, you can add like maybe like a sniper rifle that's really dope, right? But that's never going to be as cool to me as like a Daedric artifact that has like all this lore and history behind it, and has like mechanics of like wearing it and having a bounty if you wear it, but like not being able to like rack up a bounty. Like, that whole thing is just like so much more interesting gameplay wise than just like a gun that's a little bit better with space stats, you know? Like, the fact that this game has enchantments just helps make this make these better, you know what I mean? Like, this, I know this looks really cool. Like, I haven't seen it, but I know it's gotta look awesome. Okay, guys, I've rambled for way too long, so I know nobody's probably gonna watch this, but if you did watch this all the way through, thank you for listening to me ramble. Alright, later.